to use it once a month. Okay, welcome everybody, and all of the Zoom participants and
Can they see us?
what?
Can they see us too?
Yes, they can see us. They can see us. Yes, they can see.
We see you.
You. Okay. So, right now we've got Marcia on screen. Okay, good.
Oh,
In any case, welcome everybody to this beautiful hybrid Christmas meeting. Holiday meeting, whatever you want to call it. We've got it. I'm passing a sign-up sheet around so Liz can record kind of who showed up, since we seem to have had a record attendance at this point.
Oh, that's great.
So, let's see. Liz, would you like to do the secretary's report? Did everybody
Oh, yeah, so I published the meetings in the, I'm sorry, the meetings in the minutes. I published the minutes of the meeting in the last newsletter. So does anybody have any errors or corrections I need to make?
That sounds
It
like
looked great.
we consider the minutes approved. I was just reminded, we have a guest. Yes.
No takers? Yay! Hopefully these are all correct.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we want a motion? Okay, somebody want to make a motion to approve? Sandy move,
I'll second whatever.
second.
Tina second, all in favor?
Aye.
Minutes approved. Okay, treasurer's report.
We're gonna give you money too. Piece of paper and just hand her money. I'm gonna get in trouble sitting over here next to the principal.
Wind up wearing your hat.
What?
I could wind up.
We can't hear anybody on Zoom.
You're not hearing anybody? Okay, I'm gonna switch the sound back to the one that worked better last time. I switched it already once because people were having trouble hearing me. Okay. Be a small.
Liz, can you hear me?
No. Okay,
No, now you're mute. There, it looks like.
there. Now I'm gonna, audio settings, what worked best last time was the one on the,
I know, this has been the biggest thing is learning.
yeah. Well, you know, that may be too, that I have to turn my sound up and you have to turn your sound up. Okay, my sound is,
We can hear Dave a lot better.
yeah, I'm trying to switch to the other microphone while I'm at it because that, I had to do this last time in the middle of the meeting. Okay. Okay, now I switched the microphone to the camera, which is a much more general purpose. Are you hearing me better?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay,
Hear you better, yeah.
all right,
Okay. Hopefully that's the end of my fiddling with the settings during the meeting.
all right. Our money is $3,829.82.
And in just a minute, we're all gonna hand you $20, so it's
That's
gonna be
correct.
wrong.
And Liz,
Oh, yes.
I sent you a check. Did you ever receive it?
Did I receive what?
A
In
check.
the summertime, I sent you a check. Did you ever receive it for the?
Oh, I did, but I don't go to the bank in person anymore, so I will cash that in the next couple days.
You know how to take a picture of it and deposit it?
I was gonna say, Dee didn't either. I got her on the way in.
A lot of the banks have drive-through now, if people don't wanna go through, even the BB&T here, you just do the drive-through and put it in the.
Yeah, the nice thing is that the Bank of America on Monticello closed its drive-throughs just before COVID and didn't reopen.
The BB&T does.
What?
Why don't they use the phone?
Yeah, that's what people are doing now. They're just using their phone.
No,
Oh, that's not never been. That's never been.
Yeah, I can put it in my ATM. My ATMs have gotten better at reading checks and such, so I'll do that in the next couple days. I'm really sorry.
It's just easier.
But thank you, I appreciated it.
Yeah, it's nice and easy.
Okay.
And we all need to send in our dues if we're not actually there to give them to you, right?
Right,
That's correct.
okay.
I mean, $2,000, make the check to Tina.
We can't do all those legacies from Ethiopian princesses too. Okay. So, let's see. MAPA rep, Sandy?
Oh, I have nothing to tell.
Nothing to report, okay?
Janet would like to mention that HGA just recently sent out a request for your skeins of yarn. If you haven't gotten that info, you might want to look.
What is that? What?
They wanna take our skeins of
Hand
yarn.
Weavers Guild of America.
They wanna take our skeins of
Well,
yarn.
they're gonna judge it and
No.
send
I
out
don't
some.
want them to touch my yarn.
Nobody else was with them.
Send them the ones with the feathers in it.
Yeah, but they might be too uncareful.
Probably, that's true, okay? No, I have no MAPA stuff to report, no website stuff to report, just business.
We have another guest.
Oh, another guess, I'm
Yes.
I'm Diane.
Hi, Diane.
And I'm interested in learning how to weave. Yay.
cool, well, you came to the right place.
You might want to go around and introduce yourself.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Good idea. Okay, well, since we started with Diane, we'll start with Claudia and work our way around.
Oh, I'm Claudia. I already told her hi.
I'm Sandy.
Ginger. Kathy. Ingrid. Rosemary.
Bill. Steve.
Goody.
I'm Tina, I'm not really a human, I'm an escaped fairy.
And Dave.
Excellent.
That's what.
And on screen, we have Liz, our secretary,
Wave, Liz.
Marcia, who was a member for many years before moving to Cape Cod and is still a member and comes every meeting, and you can smile at her. And Cindy, our vice president, who lives in Surrey, Suffolk, and plans all these things, makes it all happen. So,
And Dave.
and Dave,
He
you
does
met
it
me,
all
okay.
right too.
It makes it all happen, yeah.
What this allows is people who can't come or don't want to come or unable to come, and particularly if we get into the winter and it's ice, we'll all be on Zoom. We don't have, nobody has to come here to be on Zoom. This is all stuff I bring with me. In fact, the only thing I tried to use here today was their projector, which would have put probably a little bit bigger picture on the screen, but my camera didn't like it, or my laptop didn't like it, so fine, this works. Okay? Only other news I've got is I got an email in, I guess it was last night or this morning, somebody from the Richmond area who plunged into the world of weaving and bought a baby wolf, and now it's decided World of Weaving is not for them, it's trying to sell that baby wolf.
The baby wolf on Wolf Park.
It's Wolf Club.
Was it a wolf pup?
Yeah.
Okay, I misread the thing then.
How much you did?
I didn't know how many people got the email either, so. Got it. But, anybody's interested, let them know. Otherwise, okay, what did I miss in the business meeting?
Got money.
Got money?
Hi.
Yeah,
Does Cindy have something?
Cindy.
Yes.
Okay, we have the room, two over, January, February, March. And when I came, you're given a day, December 1st is when you can sign up for January, February, March. So now I have to figure out when the next 3 months, because people were here at 6 a.m.
Wow,
because the rooms are.
wow. Well, thank you for coming and securing it for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You have to do it in person, huh?
Well, you didn't have to, there was one person, the fellow told me, that, emailed him at 1 o'clock.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Okay.
Oh, because of those midnight.
Yeah, and it's first come, first served.
Geez.
That's worth remembering.
Yeah, yeah. And he told me, he said, there were 3 people here this morning at 6 a.m. when the doors opened.
Ah,
Wow.
I mean, I could have been there. It's crazy.
I guess once you're getting
I'm
hard
up
to
there. It didn't occur to me that it was gonna be up.
one of the churches that was going on. Years ago, it's like demonetized. Okay, what do we have for next month, that Cindy, or you two wanna?
Yeah. Next month I'll be there in person, and I'm bringing. Yeah, I get to see people in person, and I'm bringing my wolf pup with overshot threaded that people can try. I'll be the program next month, and I may rope a few folks into giving me a hand. We'll be talking about basics of overshot, and maybe a few not basic things. We're kicking off the Josephine Estes miniature overshot pattern extravaganza. We have 19 people signed up so far, and it changes once in a while to like 20 and then back down to 19. So we're running right around 20. Those of us who are participating are going to weave 20 samples of the pattern we pick, and just make sure you let me know. I think Sandy's the only one who hasn't picked anything yet. I think everybody else has picked stuff, and Sandy just said she would do whatever we wanted her to do. We'll each weave 20 samples of the pattern we put on, and in June, we think we'll be distributing to each other. So that way, each person who's participating will get approximately 19 or 20 samples, just little bits, just little pieces of it. Doesn't have to be massive. And I'm afraid I'm not hem stitching for you. I apologize, but you're going to get zigzagged samples from me. So January, we're kicking off Overshot with some interesting tidbits on Overshot. And if you would please bring any that you've woven to, show and tell, give us samples. I'd love that. The rest of the year is a little bit up in the air still, depending on who is going to respond to what date. And I just haven't been on top of things lately. So I will get to work on that maybe in a few days. So that's all I've got to report.
How's your husband?
He's doing okay. It's going to be a while, but he's doing all right. We're making it. I need a few I need some naps. I've lost a lot of sleep.
Oh,
So I'm not much of a nurse, I'll tell you. So
Okay,
anyway, it's good to see you guys.
good to meet you.
I just checked the emails. There were a couple of, that I wanted to check anyway. One of them, it is a baby wolf. She sent pictures of it. Not a pup. And the other one,
Is it the one that's $1,900?
I don't
From
see any.
Susan Coombs?
The ad, I'm closing
Wolf
the ad.
Pup Bloom, $1,900?
Okay,
Oh, yeah, this person's in,
4 model, 2,500. Kathy, this one's 2,500.
okay, how wide is it?
Good question.
If it's a baby wolf, it's 26 inches.
Okay, then I don't have to keep looking through.
If it's a wolf pup, I think 18 inches.
The way a baby wolf, and looking at the picture, it's a baby wolf.
Okay, it's 26 inches then, or 27, something like that. Yeah, cool.
There?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I pass this thing around. Anybody want to look at it? But I can send it out on the.
Actually, would you just, does it have all, I know, 10 treadles, I can't remember. Four now has 10 treadles, and you just add shafts, or you add the treadles too?
It has a full set of treadles.
Okay, yeah, so you just have to add the shafts.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Yeah, I'll send this thing to the E-list. It came in, I saw it this morning, I thought, let me ask it. The other thing that was on here that I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget to pass something with HGA, they want us to send our events. They're trying to put together their events list, same as Moffett, so we want to send them, particularly stuff that Cindy's got plans. But that was the excitement in the electronic world. Okay. Who wants to go next?
Do you want to do show and tell or challenge or both together? I want to do it. Yes.
Which way do you want to go?
Sometimes say yes, but
Yeah.
it seems like everything all together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agree.
Okay. Want to do it all together?
Sounds good.
Yeah, just identify if it's.
I second Sandy's motion.
Liz, you're muted. Cindy, you're muted.
Oh, so there you go.
I'm still having trouble hearing people who are in the building. Is there a way to move the camera closer?
So a little bit closer. Camera's on the tripod.
We'll go up there.
Well, I can move it about 7 feet closer if I'm not too clumsy and drop it.
You can ask.
Well, I can, but I don't do that very well.
I know you don't.
I don't do that very well. Does that help?
Somebody talk.
La, 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 la.
Yeah.
It does help, yeah.
Okay.
But everybody's out of
Thank you.
focus.
So they can see us.
Yeah, we're gonna
Now they're
have,
out of focus.
we have to go
We're out
out
of
there.
focus. We're out of focus in real life too.
Yeah.
There's me, see the hands going?
Well, okay. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spotlight the room for now.
Okay.
Because otherwise,
We're gonna move this.
Okay. look, some people that like. Some of us are just so excited to see other humans.
You're right.
Oh, you're going.
And then we get right in front.
Yay!
Yeah.
Look at you guys with the brains of the
I
organization
know, and I'm
there.
not sure, there isn't a focus adjustment on that camera. It's supposed to be
Oh,
0 to
we'll just
infinity.
have to get back or.
No, the whole thing is out of, the whole
It's out of focus,
everything's
maybe
out of
because
focus.
when it wiggled or because the 1 foot side on this thing?
No, the whole thing is out of focus.
Yeah, and I
Right,
don't,
but if you get up close, it's gonna.
yeah,
be
it probably has a focal
Because when I
distance
got up
that,
close,
yeah.
you can see me, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay.
You were out of focus when you were up there.
Tell you what we're gonna do.
We need like one.
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna walk up to this, and if you can let me know kind of what distance the best reading of that,
No,
this
you're
thing.
out of focus. You're out of focus.
Closer, Dave.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
out
I'm,
of focus.
Okay.
Out of focus.
Still out of focus, babe. That's perfect.
beautiful.
Oh my God.
Good.
That's all I need for a room camera is to be in focus at 2
You have to
feet.
stand right up there.
Okay, and
And then it focuses everything. Then it focuses everything.
yeah.
Yeah, now we're focused.
Okay, maybe you just got, maybe you
That's
just.
better.
Yeah.
That is better, yeah.
You did good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Tina, you get up there and twirl around.
We're doing me first? Okay. You first. I have something too.
No, actually, does it?
Actually, if you wanted, I could swing the
I
camera
can
around.
walk.
You can walk, all right. I can walk, anybody can walk. I didn't even fall down.
So that's what. Can we see me?
Well, so what?
I'm making myself dizzy. My felted fairy dress, it's Nuno felted and it's done in one piece and I do the math to make the pattern and dye the,
Wow.
I dyed the thing and then made the pattern, which is a lot of math. And then you lay silk down and then you lay felt down and you felt it a little bit and then you flop the pattern over and you do it again. And then you're like felting forever.
Yeah,
It's a really good workout. I count it as exercise. So, and then I don't know if this counts as a challenge or not because it wasn't a flop. Were we supposed to take a flop into something?
No.
Okay, so here is my. That's so. Well, okay, so I keep trying to like knit with this Danish group with no pattern and you're just supposed to go. So I keep trying to make ponchos and then I don't know like how many stitches I'm putting on or what I'm doing because it's on the knitting needles. So then I take it off and it's just like, okay, that's not a poncho. It's a skirt. But now it's a skirt. So then I crocheted a top to make a skirt that flips.
Turn around so people.
See? Oh, yes, and it flips. So it's a really cute skirt, but it was a really not cute poncho. So I rescued it into a. So,
Lovely.
How about the hat?
oh, well, you've probably seen the hat before. I've had the hat, but I did dye the hat too. You want to see my coat too?
Yeah.
I did dye the hat, but it's not my yarn. It's just that I dyed commercial yarn.
Okay, but
And then-
dyeing itself is an
Oh,
art.
that is gorgeous.
And then here's my jacket.
Oh, wow.
Dyed, and I do believe.
Beautiful.
I think most all of this is spun by me. It's all dyed by me and mostly spun by me.
Gorgeous.
Lots.
That's fabulous.
When they moved it over, I touched up.
And it's very hot because it's got a lot of alpaca and locks and it's very heavy. It's like 20-pound jacket.
Okay. You going this way?
Yes.
Yep. All right. Okay.
They're okay?
And I do not like being in front of the freaking screen.
Oh, really?
But your girl can be the focus.
What?
Make your girl go. Just remember.
First, I want to have a share. This is when I did the ornament class.
Yeah.
I showed the dog bone, and so I decided after the class that I would finish my little dog bone.
That's
So
so cute.
Oh,
Wow.
that's precious.
our dog passed, and her name was.
Oh,
So I embroidered it, and then I was looking for a little heart, what do you call it? Charm. And I found this little picture one that I had. So I found a picture. So I found a picture of Caden, and I cut it and put it to size, and there's a
oh,
picture of my dog. Okay. Now for the challenge, this was not
Do you need
a
help holding that?
yeah, this was not a problem. This was my
oh, look at that.
this was this is from MAFA. The project in MAFA. I read what the instructions were for the challenge, demonstrate how the pandemic has affected your artwork, fiber artwork. First, I wasn't going to bring her, but the thing was that I was kind of in a funk, a total funk. Everything, I think everybody kind of had the same situation. And then MAFA had the challenge, and so this was my first project, and kind of got me back into working, getting back to work. I'm not going to show that.
Really?
Why? No, you-
Wow.
Okay, I was making these little ornaments for the Matthews show, the Matthews Gallery, and Kathy saw them and asked me to make some for her grandchild.
So,
Oh,
They're little mice.
so
Oh my goodness.
A tree. Yeah, they're hugging a Christmas tree. So Kathy wanted me to show these.
they're very cute.
Yay, good job, good job.
Are we showing both things?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. And COVID, you're showing COVID.
I'm showing some COVID.
Keep it to yourself, okay?
So hi, how are we? I got to do a commission. It was about 3 weeks intensive. I thought I was weaving, but then, some people are different. So the big
oh,
beauty
it's beautiful.
is that it's so soft. It's super washed. Uh-oh, too close. It's super washed wool with a little bit of mohair. So
Hey, doing like that, you can see just the transparency of it.
yeah, it just is heaven to touch.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was in the last 3 weeks. It's due tomorrow. So my COVID experiment was built with felted wool. And the year before COVID hit, Janet got in cancer news. And so after the operation, I started this wild, strange thing. And some of you might have actually seen this. And it was a little calmer. So during COVID, I think we just went a little more crazier. And so I think the image is supposed to go this way. Yeah.
All the way, yeah.
Okay. So I would display it this way, I think. Okay, good. Done?
Yeah,
Thank you.
wonderful.
Are you gonna enter that in, you don't have it because
I'm not letting that down now.
That's
the last meeting.
you don't think there's anyone that's looking out?
I guess you would need stuff.
I know I have all my stuff there. I'm really happy. I was like, oh, I'm going to make felted stockings on one side and share with the rest for 6 people. I got them done now.
You got it done.
Okay, Miss D, are you?
Cancer-free.
All right, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
One sock.
Yay! One sock, pirate sock. socks. Those are pirate socks.
No, if you've got a peg leg, you make a sock, but it's not a whole sock. It's
Yes.
just a peg leg.
Okay.
Gotta make it fair. But anyway, and the doll that I was working on
Oh, yeah.
previously has already gone to a
Did you
person.
take a photo so we can see it?
No. Because it's not finished.
Oh,
I gave the head back to her unstuffed because
okay.
I don't do faces well.
Is she gonna take a photo for us?
I can ask her.
Yes, could you please? We would like to see it.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. But anyway, that's all I've got at the moment.
Okay. It's me. It's you. Yeah.
Bill's not gonna get up and show and tell?
What? Show and tell, Bill.
Here.
Don't, you might have a rebuilt Hemi engine to show or something.
I've never worked on a Hemi. Mostly Chevrolet.
Oh, very impressed, yeah.
I may have already brought this, but this was what happens when you try to use up yarn that's been sitting around for a very long time. And I went into the washing machine and came out halfway not there anymore.
Oh.
And that's the black, this was all hemp yarn or hemp warp with effecto wafted, so it's a linen tow yarn. And I thought, oh, I've got all these colors, I'll just do this, and the black disintegrated in the washing machine, got all over everything else.
Oh,
And some of these other ones, I mean, the effectos were all,
Did some come out all right?
yeah, some came out all right, and then I went to Cottland with the.
Did you
Always
cry
when that happened?
No, there was more, I was swearing than crying, but.
Okay.
Sorry, would have been
Closer to
appropriate.
the camera so they can see the texture.
This,
And she shows off the whole.
yeah, let's just hold it. That's my,
Are you sure the dog didn't get it?
no.
Dogs don't fit in wash machines very well, and generally the result is not a good one.
So you would just disintegrate on the edges?
Well, it's all throughout.
Yeah.
It's lost a lot of.
So you can't really disintegrate, give us the history, because I don't.
It was something about Dolly Gauss. And it was the linen effect, and it seemed that darker colors were worse than the lighter colors. And you know what, they all just went.
Yeah.
And I should have tested it ahead of time. Oh, I've got all these colors, I can do this. All right, on to things, okay, so I've got on the work that never ends of the friendship towels. Finally finished it because I used, I was getting bored, so I did some other yarns that I had. This is a lightweight cotton chenille. I really like how it turned out, so that's the cotton chenille.
Oh, that's
Neat.
Please, God, just let me finish the warp, and this was very thick, so it.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a little heavy, but that's okay. All right, that also hold the scarf. This was a pattern I had gotten.
What was this weave?
Oh, pretty.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Shadow weave.
Uh-huh.
Shadow weave.
I hit the yarn barn of Kansas on the way through
Oh,
on our
yeah,
trip,
yeah.
so.
What did you call the weave on that?
The friendship towels, it's a pattern that Interweave has used many times, hand
The weave
woven.
on it?
It's just a,
Like a terry towel.
oh, well, that is, yeah, but the same pattern is that.
Yeah.
Puckaback, thank you, so that's the same.
Nice stuff. No, it doesn't.
All right, I'm also going to plug for this set of lovely books that we've gotten, which is Lou Music. These are, what do I want to say, newsletters that came out from women in Canada from 1943, maybe before that. So 1943 to about the early 60s, and it's got all their notes, their weaving notes, and kind of interesting historical things. I'm going to weave something from my birthday month and see how that goes, but
Yeah.
really need to check it out. February.
February, me too.
1957, not a little.
I'm only 4, so
Oh, you're a leap year?
I'm 4.
You're a leap year.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
so-
I'm not a leap year, I'm just 4.
Just four.
This is a different
Okay.
But you still put me really young, because if you did 4 times 4, it's 116. Well, there is a
Okay, first,
It's just not that.
the internet is not where you want to buy a teeny weaving book.
Oh my goodness.
It is really very teeny.
Oh my God.
It's a little bitty
It's the
bit
cutest.
of
It's an ornament.
yarn, a teeny weeny little, with a little bitty comb in there.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh my,
Oh my goodness.
oh my God.
Wow.
And a little bitty teeny weaving book. Even gives you a little bit of tips.
It's weaving for bugs.
Anyway.
Might like it or something.
And then last month,
Oh.
Goody showed us how to do the the felted cookie cutter thing. So this,
Oh.
I have a granddaughter now, so here's Samantha. And then I beaded her. Well, I beaded her name, and she has the mermaid theme going on in her bedroom. So, whereas the boys, they just, well, here, I'll do they just get the little letters. Ben.
Way to go.
So I have all my grandkids' names going, and a couple little bunnies.
Aw.
All right, so then I've been a tri-loom person this year. So, and I've done them all cut loom, cut.
Oh, look at that.
So it's really quite fun to just look in your stash and grab. And it's just fabulous.
It looks really good on there too.
So that's one. Then I did this one,
Oh, wow.
log cabin, and I loved it. I
It's
like
gorgeous.
it best this way, because then I thought to myself, well, I'll sort of do a little spin on the log cabin. But it really wasn't a spin on it. It was what have I done? I've done something.
It smells old book too. You know, if you are wanting to touch something, I don't.
So now it's just a plaid on the,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Gorgeous.
That turned out great.
Yeah.
The boucle in here is really.
yes.
cute.
And that's the other thing. I love to have different textures
Yeah,
in
me
there.
too.
So that's me.
Yeah.
Little teeny wee moving.
What is that, 4 inches square?
No, it's probably 2 inches.
It's so cute.
Oh my goodness.
It's so very cute.
Read.
Yeah.
That tells me read.
Wow.
I was curious, there's that one lady that magnifying glass.
Oh, boy, Ginger. So cute.
So, this is my Christmas project.
So cute.
I did not, I just bought sweaters and blankets. and made a little yeah. So, and this is my disaster.
That is not a disaster.
Well, let me tell you the story. So, what happened was a friend of mine, oh, I have to go over here. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
A friend of mine asked me to make her a red chenille scarf.
Okay.
And we talked about it, and I decided I wanted to do lino. And so I put the warp on, and I used some loop mohair. And when I thought it was done and I washed it, it turned out to be a mohair scarf, a loop scarf. And I thought, well, that's not what she wanted. And so I tossed it.
You can put your back to us with the people on the camera.
Sorry. So I kind of tossed it, you know, I just, and it was sitting in the chair in my studio for a while. And then I started up again. But when I looked at it, I thought, you know, that's got a really nice texture. And so I tried to make it so it would look like this permanently, you know, like folded, you know, when it was on the wall. Now I need some help because I don't want to back it because I want the light to come through, but I've got all this crap on the back. So,
Do you need to?
I know,
So-
it looks like crap on the back.
well, I don't know if I ever wanted to hang it somewhere other than my own home, it's a little vulnerable, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I
Bead
decided.
it on the back.
Say it again?
Bead it on the back. Do beads with the pieces that are hanging down and make them part of a design.
I do, but it's not going to be seen.
I'm sorry.
It will be.
Yeah.
If you, yeah, like 2 inches from the wall? Would that be it?
Yeah, that would be. So that's an idea. I could use that. So then the next thing, I tried a different warp. And I kind of had your problem, where I used an older yarn, and I got the chenille okay going on, but the warp kept breaking. It was locking me, and it was driving me up the wall. So then I stopped again. This actually took me all year.
Yeah.
I don't have the, so what I ended up having to do was to take, this is 2 colors. And I took the darker yarn out of the warp, just peeled it out.
Oh my goodness.
And I didn't take, I just pulled it. I had threaded them. I threaded them so that they were, the light and the dark was used as one. And I just pulled it out.
Wow.
And it turned out to be heavy enough with just the 1 yarn. And I wove a red chenille scarf for my friend. And I sent it to her, and she's very happy. So it was a disaster, but I got through it.
You rescued it. Good job.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
I like the Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Oh, here comes the queen of weaving.
Yes.
I'm always excited to see what you
Olive
have.
oil,
Oh, I'm here.
green.
So
Look at, she made
my
my
garment
bag
bag.
too.
Yeah, she made
So-
it.
This is out of, no, videotapes. You wanna watch Gettysburg? It's down here somewhere. So, and this is my vest.
Yeah.
Great.
Sally Vinner
Beautiful.
in her stash left, that Sally was a dyer of yarn, and she had this bag full of little balls of yarn. And so this is what it turned into.
Oh,
So that was one of my, I had a very protective, my spinning got better. So when Judy moved out of her house she was in, she gave away all kinds of stuff. And so the bag had, let me just have like the
Oh, gorgeous.
a fiber I got from her. The fiber was merino, tussas silk, and alpaca. And my husband and I figured it out. I spun over 4 miles of yarn.
And still,
Yeah. So that was a success. And I didn't really think about this not being a success, but it does have a story. Oh, there's something over there. I have my bottom up probably. So I knocked this pattern off, and this is the back.
Yeah.
And actually, buy the kit, you can get it at Yarn Barn. I didn't realize that's where I knocked it off. So I wove, it's a big rectangle, and I wove that. And actually, I did one for my daughter too. Hers turned out. But mine was too short, you know, because I didn't know how much, I didn't calculate shrinkage. So that was the first failure. And then I cut it up and I made this, which actually looks really good.
Yes, yes.
But, and then the little ribbon about
Gorgeous.
anyhow, it doesn't
Oh.
failure.
Why does
So
it fit you?
it's like swimming on me.
Oh, just stitch it
Anyway,
and
so, well, I thought I'd take it apart and fixing it, which
Take it up.
if I can sell this, it will be a success.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll see.
What size is it?
It's like probably like a 10.
It's too big on you?
Yeah.
What about like when you had your?
I could, but if I put the under, but I wear it in the summer. I guess I could do that.
Yeah,
So anyhow,
put something
so,
under.
but I have brought today the try-on samples if you want to weave a rectangle and make yourself that vest. So they're over here. And that's the end of my story.
That's the next thing going on my room.
Oh, okay, well,
If you want the details, I can
I
give it to you.
may try and weave it in. Yeah, it's great. I know.
I guess if I like start stripping off my dress, this one, trying it on. Well, I have, like, you know, stuff.
This time of year.
All right, doesn't really feel like, yeah, well, I've got now one.
Okay, I did not do a lot of weaving during the pandemic. I watched awful lot of lesson shows, and which I really enjoyed. Tien and Janet and all the Maka stuff and the HGA stuff that they've had. So that was good. But what I did do was a big tragedy, and it was. Yeah, this one is supposed to be a towel, and it turned into a net. It could be a curtain,
It's just more of an open towel.
and I just hate it.
It'd be really cute as a little curtain for like a little window.
I don't have one.
Oh.
So,
It's not in that wash, you can use it for something.
and it's already been washed, and it's just as open as it can be. But it's finished. I did hem it, and that's the end of that.
I bet you use it.
I don't think I will.
No, not even Christmas time.
Now, this little piece was almost a success. This was with the Tien and Janet's class on color. And the thing is, I made this on the new Pioneer loom that I got. And I would do some and then go away and then come back and do some. But I didn't get the beat consistent. So there are dark parts in it and light parts. The lighter parts really shows the design more. But as far as the colors did well. So we'll give that a C. I guess that's still okay, huh?
Yeah, it's fine.
Or is it two?
No, it's fine.
Now, I did have one success, and that was Goody's class with the little.
Oh, yay!
And gingerbread man.
Yay!
Here.
You're right.
So,
Want to see 10 more?
and I really enjoyed this. This was great fun.
Yes.
So,
No. Yeah, but you had some very nice tips. So cute. Now, don't eat it. I walked in, put my food in there, and there's Dave in the kitchen.
What do you expect?
Not your girl. No, they want to see her.
I love chocolate cake, but like if you put a white cake in front of me, I'm not gonna eat any of it. It's just so well, it depends on who makes it. I'm a little bit snobbish. Not all cakes are created equal. I want a really good cake. But see, I can eat chocolate cake. I like a very small portion and be satisfied, or even a half of a cake. But cookies, I do a little bit more. Yeah, cookies are dangerous. They're sometimes really sweet things, like sometimes just.
Okay. Why don't I take it off of,
We're over here talking about cookies.
Cookies.
All right, I have one more thing.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, I was gonna then I'll take it off of Spotlight so we can see everybody at home's show and tell.
Yes. Oh, do that first.
No, I was,
No, do
okay,
that
I can
first.
do, okay.
Can I make an announcement?
Yeah, go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a wonderful weaver and knitter friend named Selma Moore. She has the address up at West Point.
Yeah.
That poor girl has gone through pneumonia. And her cancer has returned.
No.
I would like very much one to think about a happy card to send her.
Yeah.
And who is this? Selma
Moore, a long-term member of the guild.
Wonderful knitting stuff.
Yeah.
She did a few weavings, but
She's a
mostly
felder
knitting.
too, isn't she?
She's what?
Felder, wasn't she one that did some, yeah. She used to come and then,
Well, COVID, you know.
well, but I mean, she stopped before that. She didn't come too often, I think transportation.
Even without COVID, if you are having cancer therapy, you need to stay away from people.
So I have a second announcement. If any weaver might be interested, you saw Kathy's magnificent shawls and you felt the texture, you know, what you love. I have a friend in Gloucester who'd like to sell her 7-foot triangle loom. She's asking 100.
Oh,
That's a great price.
I'll take it. I don't have that on me, but can I tell you?
Yes, I'll get you her name and number.
Okay, give me, her name and number, and then maybe I can PayPal her.
I'll give her 110.
Somebody's going out and get me over there.
Okay, did you want to show that before I flip the screen?
No.
What? Okay.
That's old.
Okay, who would like, out there, we got Marcia, Liz, and Cindy, who would like to go next?
I'll give it a try.
I'll put you on Spotlight.
Yay. I finally have something to show. It's my first time, so bear with me. I'm playing with the share screen.
There you are.
Okay.
So, see what I can find here.
There you go.
A friend of mine is being treated for cancer, so I tried to make her some nice fuzzy hats. And
That's really nice.
she said she wanted hats to match her hair, which is kind of a reddish brown. But she also liked aqua. So I went ahead and made this, and this looks so good on her. It brings out the aqua in her eyes and the blue in her eyes. So that turned out nice. I was real happy with that. Let's see if I can go to another one.
Yeah.
Can you see the skates?
No, you're
You
gonna
see a
have
hat
to
still.
see in the hat. So
In the hat, okay.
you can switch Alt-Tab or Control-Tab to another screen, and you'll see whatever you're looking at will probably come up. Otherwise, you stop screen sharing and switch and then start again.
Okay.
Always easy with screen sharing and switching.
You said Alt-Tab?
Try Alt Tab, try Control Tab. Okay, tell you what, put stop sharing, switch to the other thing you want to
Okay.
share. Because that one went perfectly.
Okay, well, gosh, I can't even get my full screen back.
Okay, well,
Let me shrink that. Shrink that.
you're sharing.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll stop sharing.
Get back.
Oh, that's not it.
Sharing again, okay.
Stop share. Oh, sorry about this.
Just waiting for somebody to get bored and do alligators.
Does that show up?
It started and then it stopped again. Said you were doing screen sharing and something came on with the yoga, the lady in the yoga, and then it stopped.
And then Dave said he wants to do alligator yoga.
Well, if it works with goats, I mean. If I don't show up next month, maybe I'll succeed.
Dave's down in Florida doing alligator yoga.
Let me try that one. Well, I'll just publish them. Oh, does that
there it
show
is.
up?
Oh, you were working on that when we were at something. You were working on one of those. I remember you showing me that you were working on that.
Indeed, and I am still working on it. This is my COVID disaster.
Okay.
Doesn't look like a disaster.
Not at all. That's
Well,
wonderful.
that part got done, but then I stopped when COVID started, and I just got, I just didn't want to work on it anymore. I lost my creativity. It's also the next building I'm doing is the Weaver's Shop. I'm doing buildings from Williamsburg.
Oh, cool.
And the next building I'm getting ready to do is the Weaver's Shop. And I wanted to do something special. And since I work there, and I just couldn't come up with anything. I have finally come up with an idea, but now I got to get started back into it. So this is my COVID disaster. It's been sitting on that loom for 2 years now. So that's my disaster. And then I'll show some other things. I saw somebody had posted on the internet little skates that you crochet on paper clips. And it's so cute because the paper clip is the little skate part, and then you just crochet the boot. So I'll show that. I'll send that to Janet, and she can post it in the newsletter. So that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, well.
Cool, Liz.
Now let's see if I can get that off.
Here, I can take it off for you. Oh, you got it. You got it. Okay. Okay. Who's next? Marcia? Marcia?
Okay, hi. Okay, my whole COVID thing has been the last, well, it's just been new creativity. I have taken so many online classes, and I get, like, okay, this is gonna be great, and I'm gonna work on this now, and I'll get 3 weeks into it, and it's like, okay, I'm done. Just, I have I don't know whether I can, I have a color gradient class that I was taking, and I was really excited about doing Fibonacci. and I warp my loom front to back. So I have the reed is slayed and half the petals are threaded, and I look at it every couple of weeks and say, oh, that's pretty. It's nice. Okay. It's just been like that. I did get really involved in trying to find things to do in the evening when I'm sitting. We binge a lot we stream. We don't watch TV, but we stream stuff, and I need to have something to do with my hands. And I thought I'll start doing cardboard looming again. And then I really, couldn't remember exactly how to do it. And then I went into the black hole of looking at all my old notes. But I really needed a clothespin bag. So this is my clothespin bag.
Cool.
And I found an old coat hanger. And you know how really difficult cardboard loom weaving is. So this took me about 3 months. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to make, in the summer, I go to the beach a lot and I don't want to take my purse, but because I live so close to the beach now, everybody, it's wonderful. But anyway, but I need to take my sunscreen and my wallet or whatever. And so I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to just get a little bag that I can throw on my shoulder. And then once again, I couldn't remember exactly how I wanted to do this pattern. So I went into the black hole of my past notes, and I decided that I really needed to create a binder for all my notes on cardboard loom weaving, and that took a month or two. But then I decided, okay, I'm gonna do it. So, and it had to be from my stash, and all I had left was really wonderful wool winter colors. And then I decided I needed a handle. And so this is my Inkle loom handle, and it got too wide. You can't really see it. It's a really big handle on a really small purse. And again, I couldn't exactly remember how I wanted to do this. So I went over all my past notes, and then I started a binder for Inkle loom weaving. Took a couple of months. And then I wanted to show you one more thing, and this is, I'm going to try to do a share screen also. I took a workshop there's a really cool little yarn shop around here, and they had suggested that I do a workshop on cardboard loom weaving, and I thought, if you have 2 years for me to get myself organized enough, maybe. But anyway, they did a class on Japanese mending. It's a mending thing called something like sashiko. It's visible mending anyway. It was really cool. And let me see if I can share my screen. Okay, so the squares are bought felt, and these are different sashiko designs that you would use for visible mending. And then after Goody did her class, I didn't have any cookie cutters, but I got a canning jar lid and felted circles, and then I did a little bit of sashiko on the circles. And then I thought I had to get out of the class before Goody finished, and I don't know whether she explained how to put some kind of a hanger on it, but now I've spent about 2 weeks staring at this going, how am I going to put a loop on there so I can hang it on the tree? So it's just sitting there because now I've lost that. So anyway. And now, okay.
Okay, Marcia?
Okay. Yes.
Goody, she did explain how to do it. It's on the video recording, so go to the video
Okay.
on our website and whiz through to most of the end, and it should be there.
Okay.
And your scarf is beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh, this is turned, I forgot what it is now. I don't know.
Deflected.
Kathy had done one and I really liked it. So I did this a couple of years ago. I forget what it's called though.
Deflected double weave.
Deflected double weave. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and it's nice. And it's tencel. And
It's beautiful.
Thank you. This is back when I was organized enough to start a project and finish it in 2 weeks. You know, that was a while ago. I'm trying to get there. Anyway, I'm done.
Is your daughters, have they moved to California?
They are,
Oh, boy.
they have plane tickets for February 22nd. So yeah, they're heading out there. Okay, well, I guess they're going to California, and because I don't like to fly, we're gonna take a train or something. I don't know.
And then they gotta jump
I haven't
off.
gotten there
Hey,
yet.
that could be fun.
That's what I thought. And we're retired. We can take 2 months.
Exactly.
I just have to convince my husband that that would be really fun.
Absolutely, yeah. You get the sleeper cars, and then they had those cars with the clear roofs, so you can see all the scenery.
I
You
know.
can go out there on the northbound on the northern
Oh,
train,
like
and
the
come back
Canadian.
on the southern trains.
See?
Well, you go when you go across Canada on the sightseeing trains and go through the Rockies. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, we'll see. That'll be 2022.
Very good. Okay, now I guess it would be Cindy.
Okay. Let's see if I can get some pictures up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We came back from Jennifer Moore's double week class at the Tavern Guild and promptly went into shutdown mode. That was 2 years ago. And I decided I had to work on my loom from learning how to, or trying to remember how to do double weave for the class. So when I came home, I started tinkering with her pickup with double weave and her, what she calls double weave overshot, and some people call complementary plate weave. So the blue and gold runner is actually from year before last, and the green runner, or actually those are placemats. Wandering Vine, I think, is one of the names of that. Those are both done with double weave. And let's see, I decided, okay, here are all these really cool workshops online. So I just took lots of workshops online. This one was Janet Dawson's Overshot Departure. I seem to put the pictures up backwards. I haven't finished this one yet. I still have 3 more systems to go. Those are really cool. There's Echo style, Italian style, fling point, and swivel.
Wow.
It was a lot of fun. I really like the double tabby, the purpley blue one. It's faster to do because you're not throwing quite as many picks. And that was the basic design. I put these up backwards somehow, but that's all right. This was a crimp class that Kathy talked me into. Diane Totten, I believe is her name, and it was through the New River Valley Guild. So I had to join the guild, and I haven't finished my project. Kathy finished her project. So I'm still working on mine. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up a couple more.
I feel better
So
now.
My whole pandemic thing has just been to take classes. So this was the first class of Janet Dawson's. This was the basic overshot stuff that we kind of learned. And let's see, I kind of got carried away. I think I've now woven maybe around 25 yards of overshot.
Wow.
I wove myself the runner in the middle, the blue, and the ones hanging over the beater bar are my placemats, and I've got 8 placemats in the runner. I've woven a set of the blue and white flower ones in the corner of 8 for my sister for Christmas, and for my mom and dad, the one behind it. So you got to remember that I used to weave for a booth. And when the pandemic hit, I didn't have a booth anymore. So I still have that notion of an 8-hour day of weaving. So that's been, and the countermarch loom is still, no, sorry, counterbalance loom, the old Swedish loom, still working. And I've woven 18, I think now, of these dish towels for Christmas gifts. And the one that's on the loom right now is using some blue jeans recycled yarn from, wait a minute, it's Lone Star Loom Room. So that's kind of cool. It looks a little different. You really can't tell on my picture, but it looks a little different. So my whole pandemic has been to take classes. And move my room around.
Overachievers Award.
Yeah. Yes, really.
25 yards of this and 18 yards of that.
Well, maybe, yeah. There's some of that. And I have some binders, Marcia.
You do, but you have stuff in them.
I put stuff in them. They're not organized, but there's stuff in them.
Did you weave those binders?
No. No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
So you didn't go to any shows this year, huh, Cindy? Or last year?
No. Mm-mm. No, and for years I've woven for the booth and tried to keep up with dish towel orders and stuff. So it was quite an adjustment. That's probably why there's so many placemats and stuff for the family.
They probably love those placemats.
Yeah. Well,
Anybody
I
else
hope they
have
do.
anything they would like to show? Kathy?
No, I don't have anything to show, but, Linda Amchek, she put us in for the HGA, whatever's in this. It's come, and, well, I don't know what's in here. Press Berkeley,
She's a priority box.
I have a priority box, and what I have is, I don't know if I can open this box.
You're lucky, it doesn't seem to be torn open. The last two things I got were torn open.
How about a key?
That key would ruin your, that would.
Kathy, I got a little knife.
Okay,
There we go.
all right, Dave's gonna open it. Okay, sorry.
At the very least, I'm gonna get.
All right, so who would like to pick it? I took the 2021 list of spinner and weavers,
You're okay.
and I put a number. So who would like, since you are our guest today, pick a number, okay. Just one. Number 33. Now let's see who number 33 is. It's Sandy.
I could.
So just give the box to Sandy.
She can figure out how.
So there you go.
We want to know what's
Yeah,
inside.
we want to know what's inside, Sandy.
Yeah.
Polish joke.
But I need to know
Open the box.
How many?
Kathy.
Yes.
Can you hear me? How's Linda doing?
I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
I think it's how's her husband doing?
Oh.
He has.
Oh, you know what? I'm not thinking of Linda Adamczyk. I'm thinking of Linda.
I have tried to call Linda Coppinger, and I have not been successful.
Oh. Okay.
She emailed me this morning. She couldn't make it to the Zoom meeting today because she's doing physical therapy for something. So
That's a wonderful thing.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's fabulous.
yeah.
Yes, every month after the meeting, I call her.
How are you doing? I haven't heard
The
from
fact
you.
that
I
she
missed
emailed
you.
you
and-
sounds alive and well.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
taking
yeah.
physical
That's
care.
Okay. No, thanks.
What about Jane? Anybody talk with Jane?
Well,
No,
that doesn't guarantee.
look, Sandy is gonna be down in
Let's see what you got, what'd you get?
All right.
Drop some more numbers, there's a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, draw
Well,
this.
wait 1 second, you get to choose the first. You put them all out and you get to choose.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting anybody see what they're getting before they go to bed.
Okay.
Okay, well, you want me to do that, yes.
All right.
What if this is
Here you go.
supposed to be?
Or I can just put them up whenever they do.
No, do one at a time. So what do you want in that?
Jason, those of you who are out there.
Okay, yeah, so put them all out.
It's a box of stuff from HGA, but nobody has said why.
It's full
Or
of
what
stuff.
it's supposed to be.
It's
The only
full of
thing that's come out of the box so far was like a water bottle.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is for the,
Lovely water bottle.
23. All right, Ginger's gonna see this is 23.
Got it.
23 is Goody.
Yay!
Here you go, Goody.
Thank you, HG. You don't want it, Bob?
Oh, no.
These are the conference registrations, you're not gonna.
14.
Oh,
Hold
this
on, we don't have
people
to think
registered.
There's a little bag. Oh, cute. Beanie bags.
Okay, so number 14 is Janet. Yay!
Little bag.
Now we figure out what it is. HGA registration.
All right,
gift
Monica, we have another
gift.
thing?
Yes, Reno Conversions 18. I was there.
Then let's use that. That's
No,
hers.
the fat lady wore my dress. Okay, but it goes.
Okay.
Okay. So somebody who doesn't have a, really old. Charles Spindle and Dot, which is a really nice magazine.
Okay,
Very
yeah.
nice magazine.
I don't want me to get a couple of shots.
Yeah, there's another pin for Long Beach. No, I think I bought one of these, that's where I want it.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want them? No, I have. But I'll leave it right there. Knitting. What do you say? Emerald. 30. Compendium of articles useful and otherwise for the edification and amusement of the amphibian.
Of what?
The edification of the hand weaver, hand weaving ephemera.
Liz, that's for Liz.
Yay.
Liz, you won.
You win. So far.
What's his name?
Just try to read that title.
Yeah.
Ephemera. Another shuttle spindle and die for mine. This is what you use your towel for. Pull out from the front of the shuttle spindle and die.
Put all those
Yep.
together.
Yeah, and another one. Oh, I have it.
That's the right
They
number.
got it over press run, too high a press run.
Another pin. This is, and a little pouch for when you go to conversions this year. And in there is a bag tag. And a little magnifying measure.
Number 27.
Claudia. Yay.
So Claudia traveled. There you go. And I have a little bag.
All right, and another little
And there's
thing.
more pins.
You know, those pins are all yours because you are.
Well, yeah, but your guys are gonna, this is 22.
Yeah, we're all going to eat lunch or dinner at my son's house.
Oh, This is Quebec, isn't it? Yes.
Where is that?
Yeah. So, yeah, HGA just says you sign up for this and they send it to.
All right.
I'm giving this kid away.
Oh, so this, all right.
It doesn't say anything on it.
Okay,
Liz, this is yours.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's
yay.
fun. Thank you. Oh.
One more, did you get Mickey's? Yeah, I have to get Mickey's.
okay. Do we have anything else from either the room or the Zoom, before we break for food? No, don't speak at once.
No.
Okay. Those of you out there in Zoom land will have to get your own snacks, but we got.
Yep. You guys have fun eating.
Yes.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
You have a great time.
Happy holidays. It was good to see everybody.
And it's with you. Oh, yeah.